Well, here you are at the latest land acquisition and restoration project of Parklands Foundation along the Mackinac River, and that's the 77-acre Sweeny Woods Nature Preserve. And it's a perfect place for us because we've owned 40 acres sort of scattered in this area, but this 77-acre block interconnects all of those pieces. It will allow us, through our reforestation program of both the uplands and bottomlands, to create a 115-acre block of forest. And it will also ensure protection of about 6/10 of a mile of the Mackinac River itself. And that's just a wonderful, wonderful part of this whole project, in that it enables us to improve the kind of protection that we've been seeking in this area.
How many acres are you in charge of?
What's the amount? About 3,000. Yeah, in 2 counties, across 2 counties along in the Mackinac Valley.
How does this project tie into the Illinois Wildlife Action Plan?
Oh, many wonderful ways. The interconnectedness is probably one of the top ones, in that we have these isolated pieces that now get all into one big piece. The fact that we can pull out of farmland an area that really shouldn't be farmed. This thing floods, it becomes quite a bit flooded fields constantly, and so we're now putting it back into better types of land management that'll reduce the kind of agricultural runoff and the like. It'll obviously increase the block of habitat, of forested habitat as it once was along the Mackinac River, and therefore help wildlife in that regard.
How about non-native species work? Have you been...
one of the things we worked on is taking a lot of the mulberry and honey locust out, just along and taking fence out. But one thing we'll have to work with was reed canary grass. Coming in. That was one of the things that we talked about in our restoration plan with the bottom. We got a grant actually through LIP, where we've been working on a lot of exotic work at the main preserve that we have just down to the east of here, and also a lot of work to the west at another preserve. So it all ties in with all the management that we've been working on other properties.
One of our visions for engaging the public is the Mackinac River is known to be a canoeable river, but there really hadn't been a very good canoe trail, if you will, in terms of access, safe access and egress points. And we had started developing just in the last few years access points in our lands in the Woodford County, but McLean County we really felt was lacking. We had allowed people to put in places where we own land, but we really didn't have any good parking area or safe ingress area. But the Sweeny is a great place for that, because it can be, working with the Mackinac Canoe Club, we're designing a facility that will meet the needs of canoeists in the best way. That'll put another point on our canoe trail vision to cover the Mackinac, and I think that that's a really exciting element and a great way of getting the public to appreciate the river and its floodplain.
I actually just grew up just up the road from this area, so I grew up hiking and going out onto the Merwin Preserve as a little kid, and that's when I really started really liking nature, and also went down to Funk's Grove a lot.
Just go out and have fun playing in the creek, catching salamanders and snakes and turtles and frogs and everything else, and over time I of course became more aware of how threatened a lot of our natural lands were in North. And then later, as I came to Central Illinois, I saw there was even more need to protect our natural lands that are remaining, and to do ecological restoration on more lands to bring them back to natural health. And so getting involved with the Parklands Foundation, which has been here since 1967, was a really wonderful opportunity to have a wonderful outlet, because their philosophy of protecting natural lands and restoring natural lands through high quality restorations is really important.